Welcome in, everyone. I am so happy you are joining me for today's explainer. We are looking at a truly magical story today called Nini and the Umbrella of Questions. And hey, just to keep things easy, we are going to use very simple English today. So sit back, relax, let's follow the story together and pick up some new words along the way. All right, let's begin.
To start things off, I want you to ask yourself, what exactly is hiding inside Nini's wall? Keep that question right in the front of your mind. Listen closely as we go, and we will figure out this mystery together. Picture this. It's really late at night. The room is completely, totally quiet. Nini is tucked into her bed, and she's just about to fall asleep. Her eyes are getting so heavy. But then, out of nowhere, the quiet just breaks. She hears this really soft sound. A tiny little achoo! That's right, Nini heard a tiny sneeze. Okay, so first there is a soft knock coming from right inside the wall. And then that tiny sneeze. So Nini slowly peeks under her bed. And what do you think she finds? A blue umbrella. But you guys, this was not your normal everyday umbrella. It was actually glowing and completely covered in these shining question marks. Crazy, right? Now, usually the dark makes Nini feel pretty afraid. She just wants to hide away. But tonight is different. This glowing umbrella sort of whispers to her, do not run, ask the first question. And suddenly, she feels curious. She really wants to know more. It's like this warm feeling of curiosity is suddenly way stronger than her fear. And because she actually asks a question, a magical door opens up. A bright silver line just appears right on the floor. So she follows it, and it leads her into this strange, sleepy train station meant for lost dreams. She just keeps walking, mostly because that silver line is pulsing up and down, kind of like a heartbeat. Every single step she takes feels like she is answering a question. Right in the middle of this massive station, Nini finds a note, and it has a very specific rule. It says, if you tell a kind truth, the next clue will appear. So what can she possibly say? It has to be completely true, and it has to be kind. Well, Nini takes a really deep breath. She takes a second to think about her feelings, and then she speaks her kind truth. She says, I am scared, but I still want to understand. Wow, what an incredibly brave moment. She is scared, sure, but she still wants to know more. You know, this really shows us what happens when we choose to be brave. Courage doesn't always have to be loud or big. Sometimes courage is just being honest. And because she told the honest truth, the dark floor all around her suddenly filled up with these beautiful glowing stars. And out of those stars, something slowly falls from the sky. It floats down so gently, right into Nini's hand. It is a small key, but if you look closely, it doesn't have teeth like a normal key would. Instead, the end of it is shaped exactly like a question mark. It's an unfinished clue. This key really makes us stop and think about the train station for a second. There are all these different platforms for all these different trains. It begs the question, why does every single question open a completely different platform? Where are these trains even going? As Nini looks around, she spots one very special platform. Right above it, written in this shining silver ink, is a name, Xiao Hong. So what exactly is Xiao Hong Stream? Well, that is a mystery we'll have to save for next time. All right, now let's move on a bit and learn some super useful English words we just saw in the story. We've got 4 really important phrases right here. Before and after are used for time. Have to means you absolutely must do something. Who or that gives us more information about something. And find out simply means to learn something completely new. So let's practice these a bit. Let's jump into a really quick quiz. Okay, here is our very first sentence. I blank opened the box when it sneezed. What words do you think go in that blank if we want to mean I was just going to do it? Take a second to think about it. You got it. The answer is was about to. So the sentence is, I was about to open the box. We use this phrase when you are going to do something right in that exact moment. Really great job. Okay, let's try the second one now. Blank Luna was afraid. She asked a question. So what words would go here to show that she was being brave, even when she felt scared? And the answer is, even though. Even though Luna was afraid, she asked a question. This basically means she did the action anyway, despite having that fear. You guys are doing wonderful with these. All right, moving on to question number 3.
She listened blank, running away. What phrase do we use when we choose to do one action and completely skip the other action? Perfect. The answer is instead of. She listened instead of running away, meaning she made the choice to stay and listen and not to run. Okay, here we are at our last question about that magical room. The room was blank tiny stars. So what do we naturally say when a room is holding many, many stars? The answer is full of. The room was full of tiny stars. It just means it has a whole lot of something inside it. Just like your mind is probably full of good English words right now. Before we finish this explainer, I do have a very friendly little homework task for you to try out. I want you to try writing just one sentence using the phrase even though. Here's a quick example to help you out. Even though I feel shy, I can speak one English sentence today. Give it a shot and try writing your own sentence down in a notebook. You did such an amazing job today. But remember, we still have that silver ink glowing away in the dark train station. What secret is Xiaohong's platform going to show us next? And where is Nini's magical key actually going to take her? Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer today. Keep asking those questions, and I will see you in the next story.